Good morning. Welcome to Vibrant Morning here in BTV, your home live TV. Now, Vibrant Morning brings you newspaper review, and mostly we focus on People Daily newspaper. Now, this morning we have a lot for you. We have a lot in store for you. Just keep following us. Visit our social media pages. That is one on YouTube. Visit BTV Kenya. Subscribe, leave a comment, like, and follow us. Let us know where we're reaching you from. You are on Facebook. Visit Blackman TV. Also subscribe, like, leave a comment. Let us know where we are reaching you from. On TikTok, BTV Kenya. On Instagram, BTV Kenya. Remember, your feedback are very, very important as they help us to know how to improve the services that we give you, and also to enhance more and more, to be efficient and to move together. We are not forgetting to say thank you so much, because the beginning of this year, you viewers, you helped us to reach over 5,000 subscribers, and we say thank you so much. Now, this morning, remember, I'm your host Gagi Isaiah, and today we have a big panel. We have a big panel, and with me in the studio, my co-host Lennox Odede is around. Now, let me take this time also to give Lennox to say a word this morning. Welcome, Lennox.
Thank you so much.
Lennox will always say a word.
In fact, you told me to say a word, and I've said words.
Okay,
Three words.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And my father's right hand, we have a Coco.
Kosiki.
Kosiki.
Good morning, wherever you are. My name is Frederick Akoko. Stay tuned.
Thank you so much, Frederick Akoko. As we normally do it every day, let me take this time once again to bring Lennox Odede to brief us or to give us more of what is in Migori County. I know he has goodies for Migori County. Welcome, Lennox.
Yes, thank you so much. A lot have happened in Migori County, and we saw our Muslim brothers. They celebrated and they had their day, and we were part of them on Sunday and the better part of yesterday. And so what they were preaching is peace, because I was made to understand that Islam stands for peace. I never knew that. So what they need is peace, and they really appreciated the working relationship between President Ruto and Raila Odinga in the country, which they say that already has enabled them to do their businesses and do everything they need. And again, the MP Uriri Nyamita is issuing bursaries. Remember, he gave out bursaries in the first phase. Now he's giving out bursaries, sorry for that, in the second phase. And it was a good move, only that I just heard him crying. I don't know whether he's lamenting or what. He's telling his people that he was almost killed. You remember that fracas on that Sunday when we had a football match between Mofa and Migori Youth, and he's telling people, I am Mark Nyamita, who was almost being killed by Governor Chilo Ayako. That statement alone is very funny. Anyway, on Nyamita is someone who also wants to be the governor of Migori County, and this one has brought a lot of differences. And it was rumors have it that on Saturday Mark Nyamita was supposed to preside over a collection, or rather harambe, in Holo SDA Church, that is in Ranen. And he's saying that when he heard that governor was heading there, now he did not go, but that was church. I think he was just supposed to go.
But I
Because
thank God it is a rumor.
Yeah, it is a rumor. Well, so if in any case that is it is true, then he was supposed to go. I don't know what Akubu can say about that.
I totally disagree with you on that.
Why?
Mark Meta made a tremendous move.
Yeah.
Like you said it before, it was on a Sunday. They met.
Yeah.
They met on a Sunday.
It was on a Saturday.
No, before that, they
before
met
that.
on a Sunday. There was a match between Mof and
Migori Youth.
What happened when they met?
There
was fractures.
Yeah,
there was fractures. And
I really drank tear gas on my side. I never saw you there.
No, you have to give a Coco time. A Coco is trying to explain something.
Yeah, I have to remind him that he was not there.
I was there. I had my people on the ground. I also held up somewhere, but I totally support Nyamita by boycotting that event. You know, he was invited. He was the chief guest. I don't know.
So it is not a rumor?
It's not a rumor.
Okay.
We have evidence to substantiate that Nyamita was officially invited. Unlike Ochilo, the governor was never invited. You remember after that fracture at Megore Stadium, Ochilo kept on oscillating around. He wasn't at the stage here, where he said he will be following up Nyamita, and he used the term ndigindi. Ndigindi
means head on.
They will meet head on. You know, if he goes to wrong, he will follow him up. If he goes to Awen, he will follow him up. So I don't know the reason as to why Ochilo had to go there, despite the fact that he was not invited. Holo is a SDA church.
Yes.
It is situated within Central Sakwa Ward, in Nawendo constituency, where Ochilo is coming from.
Which is his home.
Hello? Yeah, that's the home ground. The home ground. So, for example, when you invite a visitor back at your place, and somebody who is not invited also comes, and these two people had once met somewhere,
but you see,
and they fought.
When it comes to church, you don't need to be invited to go to a church.
How many times?
You don't need to be invited to go to a church.
But you've seen people fighting in churches.
But you see,
The clergymen themselves fight in churches.
And we've even seen some of these politicians claiming that some unknown people did surround the church, maybe the premises of the church.
Did you remember?
And we've heard that, we've seen that. So maybe Nyamita was avoiding this.
Did you remember what happened to Nyamita? To who? Masara himself.
we have to ask this.
Masara experienced the same thing.
Do you need to be invited to go to a church?
You don't need to.
There was a fundraising.
But if you feel it is not safe for you to be in that church, then don't go. Yeah.
Okay.
Brother, it was not a normal event. There was a fund drive. There was a fundraising. Should you organize for a fundraising, you must invite a guest of honor.
Yeah.
So Nyamita was invited
As the guest of honor.
honor.
And his team.
Are you getting me? Yeah. Before he could reach over there, the governor thought it wise to read.
I like your statement. The governor thought it wise to be there.
He thought it wise.
Yes. So I don't see any problem if the governor attends any church.
Okay.
These are rivals. Right now, they are eyeing for the same seat. Ochilo is the current governor.
I think the church should bring us together by going to the same church. The church should be the mediator to help them resolve if there be issues.
Ochilo is not a problem, neither Nyamita.
So
the problem here are their fans, the supporters.
Okay.
And another problem here is that one party promised another party that whenever you go, I will follow you.
And it will be head on.
Dig.
So, and now the governor has the machinery, he has money, he has everything. So, Nyamita, he did so well. But he had another church in Korea.
Okay. I see we are now making this to heat up. Lelox, you're giving us something on what's happening in Guri County. I don't know whether you're done.
No, I'm not done yet. Yesterday I was in Kehancha. know, we are lazima tuguze politics kidogo.
Yes.
Yesterday I was in Keancha and I was impressed by there's a person living with disability. He was not born with disability, but he became disabled out of an accident. Sijui paa la nyumba yake ilianguka ikamwangukia kwa spinal cord. So that is it. So the guy is involving himself in arrowroot farming. Arrowroot is nduma. Yes. For those of us who went to Kanyampuodho like me, you also have a fish pond. And so this person is doing well because he's struggling. He's making sure that he at least puts food on the table. Something that many people who are disabled cannot do. You find that most of them, they go to town, they beg, all that. You see, yes. So I was really impressed by that. Yes, I think. Oh yes, on Friday, I was forgetting one thing. On Friday, you know, the people of Nyatike who were affected during the expansion of Lower Kuja irrigation scheme from I don't know, it was from 13 hectares to 19 hectares, something like that. Now some of them, around 80 of them, got compensated, and they got a total of 17.2 million shillings, and they were very happy to be compensated, and they promised to use that money rightfully, in the right way. And the area MP Tomodege said that, or encouraged them to use that money wisely. And remember, during the expansion, the National Irrigation Authority together with the National Land Commission displaced around 400 people, and most of them went to court. In fact, all of them almost went to court, and it has been a court battle here and there. And so the 80 of them who received their compensation were people who had withdrawn. Which one is the correct one? Today I have two English men besides me, so siwezi haribu kizungu na wako hapa. Yes. So they need to correct. Yeah, you need to correct.
With the drill.
Oh, so yes.
So if you use the hard, if you use the word hard, you use the word with the drill.
Yeah. Okay. The waliachilia kesi. Yes. So they withdrew the case against the National Irrigation Authority, and now they were compensated. And the CEO of National Irrigation Authority, Mwasia, said that that was just the beginning, and it was just to let me use this word, to entice, or rather to encourage, yes, to encourage those who have not withdrawn to at least withdraw the cases.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So right now, if you go to Nyatike, don't throw stones anyhowly. You might hit someone with money. Yes, especially in the area of Nyatuoro and Nyakweri. Don't just throw stones anyhowly. Yes, you might be dealt with thoroughly.
I'm not a strong thrower.
You know, someone with money is someone he can do anything.
Okay.
Yes.
Now off camera, you brought a story about Migori TTC being elevated to start offering the university courses. I want just to tackle on that.
Yes. Migori TTC is expected to start offering selected courses, just a few courses, and the classes will be evening classes and weekend classes. And CS Mbadi is expected in Migori TTC on Friday to unveil, or rather to launch that milestone, and then to we will at least know some of the courses that will be offered. And so if you want to, and they will be partnering with Rombo University, yes, to offer those courses. I don't know.
So it will be a constituent of Rombo University.
Yes, yes. So you can ask Akoko maybe if he has anything or rather his money.
Akoko, what do you have?
I've heard of
regarding
it.
that?
I've heard of it.
Uh-huh.
I've heard of such a statement from Suna West Member of Parliament, Honorable Peter Masara.
Yes.
Not once, neither twice, but he has been repeating it severally. And in fact, Migori TTC should now be taken to a different level.
But it should be elevated to another level.
Exactly. You know, the population of here has really grown. And where we have Anchula University, we have a very steady development. So I'm supporting that idea.
Now, my big question will be, instead of collaborating more, Rongo University, Migori TTC, why don't they just come up with a program of elevating the university direct?
No,
You know,
it's
impossible.
It's very
It has to be a constituent first. You know, even Rongo University itself was a constituent of Moi University. Remember, Rongo was Moi Institute of Technology, that is MIT. And then it became a constituent of Moi University. So even Migori TTC itself must become a constituent of a university, and that is Rongo. And you know, this thing is coming with a lot of goodies and disadvantages. Yes, because number one thing is that the businessmen in Migori, I was even speaking to one in the morning, and he was already seeing several business opportunities. You know, so the businessmen in Migori will have their businesses booming. If in any case that will come true. And then another disadvantage now we will have it on the side of insecurity. It means that now we must have several security personnel, because you know, where there's a university, first of all, especially in Migori town, you know, we are in Migori town where we have 4 slums. Yeah, 4 slums within a town. That is, we have Apida, the other side of Suna East, we have Pandi, we have
part of Oruba.
we have, how do we call this other one?
Unyinjo.
We have Pandi, then
We have opposite Onyinjo.
not really. This other one, Osaka, yes.
Oh, you're talking about Osaka. Osaka base.
And then we have Oruba as another funny slum.
Oruba is now an upgraded
Yeah,
slum.
Oruba is now
not a slum.
an upgraded slum.
No. Oruba is not a slum. We are not going to accept you call where we stay as slum. And we really live in a very good environment.
Okay, no, I withdraw my statement.
Some parts of Oruba.
Yeah, okay, let me say some parts of Oruba. Actually, okay, yeah. So, you know, with that, it means that these university students, they might be robbed their phones and laptops and all that. They might be done all sorts of nonsense. So,
No, but we have had several where people say where there is university, there is a lot of vices like prostitution and all that.
Yeah. So that's my word.
See, that is a part of that is part and parcel of human's life, because we have advantage and disadvantage.
Yeah.
Everything. The only thing that actually has no any disadvantage is clean water. Clean water. Even if you drink 20 liters of clean water, there is nothing wrong about that. Any other thing, we have the advantage and disadvantage. So what should we do? The advantage should outweigh disadvantage. The government will be able to ensure there is proper security apparatus. Oh, no, we must have proper security to guide our well-being.
Okay.
So let's not be worried about insecurity. We have Rongo University. Have you heard of any insecurity? We have Moi, we have everywhere. Let grow our country. Let our county grow.
Lakini Kusiki, you know, we've had, you said that there is a project that has always been initiated by the Suna West Member of Parliament, and now I was, in that our group. In that our group, I was seeing someone who is affiliated to the governor saying that it is the governor who is bringing the university.
That is politics. And let us put politics aside.
Yeah.
Politics and development are two different things.
Yeah.
They don't move together. No. Let us give politicians what belongs to them. Let us give development agenda what belongs to development agenda. We can't keep on politicizing everything. No. So if you want to listen to what is happening in the group, that was at politics.
Okay.
And we are not concerned about whoever has come up with the idea.
Yeah,
whether it's Nyamita, whether it's Ochilo, whether
Yeah.
he's a governor. The fact remains that we want to have university within the Migori CBD. And that's a plot to everyone.
That's a plus. That's why I always...
But again, I was suggesting that if it's a matter of university, then it was supposed to be taken in an interior part of Migori. Yeah, this one
Exterior or interior?
Outside the CBD.
Migori County.
Outside Migori town.
The CBD.
That is exterior. Yeah, I think, exterior part of Migori town. That is CBD.
That's
Yeah.
out of Migori town.
Yeah, for it to develop, right now when you go to Kitere and you can compare Kitere to when we had Mate, and you compare Kitere to when we have Rongo University right now.
Kitere has really grown.
Yeah. So
Odede.
I think they will do that.
Okay. Akoko, you have something to say?
Exactly.
Maybe move it to Pinyoye.
Okay, Akoko want to say something?
We still have problems within the town. Let's begin with the sewerage system, the insecurity itself. University itself, we expect quite a number of students from different places. So the government should ensure there is proper security. It's not a matter of having university. Security first must be enhanced. You remember what happened at Migeto, where a grade 9 pupil was defiled
And
killed. Everything that's a grade 9. What about these students that will be coming from different part of places?
We really hope that the government is going to beef up security.
So before they install this thing over here, let security
Be number one priority.
be given first priority.
Okay, even as we look into what's going to happen in Migori TTC, remember on 4th they'll be holding the first graduation there. So if you didn't have the information, I had the information, you can go there. There'll be graduation on 4th.
TTC.
Yes.
But they've been graduating.
They've been graduating, but now you see the system of education changed. Yeah.
The CBC.
The system of education has been changed. Like now they are offering diploma courses and they will be fresh graduates.
Okay.
Graduates. So you can also reach outside there. Now let us get into what we are having in the newspaper. But today,
Before we get to the newspaper, remember Migori County Governor Jojo Chilayako paid an impromptu visit. I meant to say that it is an impromptu visit to His Excellency William Ruto. And I saw there was a post he made in his Facebook account
Yes.
that there is something good that
In
is coming.
Kilgore's home.
Kilgore's home. That is what's your thought about that?
I think it's really making a great move. Although you find that some people are now trying to do comparison, like it was posted on social media, where we see one part of the photo are Omabe leadership with the president, and here we only see our governor alone with the president.
But
I think
so that's
some
the
are also
that-
saying
that-
that the president meets some leaders in State House, while the president is meeting some other leaders in his home.
Did you see that picture?
And
Did you see that name?
And so the picture.
and again they were saying that even the visit was not posted officially
Yeah.
posted by the president.
Leave alone even officially posted by the president.
Yeah.
You know, maybe Ochilo paid him a visit as a friend. Because when Wanga paid him a visit, Wanga was accompanied by Homa Bay legislatures.
Leadership.
We had Soba North, Soba South, we have Kasipul Kabondo, We have
All of
former
them.
town,
all
of them.
But you see,
And they met
In
Palace
State
House. Everything. But Migori governor just paid him a visit alone. Na wako kwake.
There are reasons behind that.
Illegals.
We can't pin the governor down.
Yeah, because number one,
Yes.
No,
when Wanga went
as
to
a concerned citizen,
Mhm.
as a concerned citizen, as a concerned resident of Migori County, I must be perturbed by my own whereabouts.
But
What do
you
we
see,
expect from that?
Even as you say that, how many times has Gladys Wanga visited the president?
Many
on a
times.
personal level?
Many times.
Many times.
Mm.
The problem we have with Migori is that we are very mouthy, we are very chaotic, and we actually, I'm very sorry to say, most of people from Migori are enemies of progress.
Yeah, so okay, you
No,
know
we
when
can say that.
when Wanga went to, how do we call it? When Wanga went to the State House to visit the president, what they went to discuss was about Madaraka celebration preparation. Remember, Madaraka is
A nationwide.
a nationwide event, and it
Yes.
is expected to be hosted in Homa Bay.
Yes.
So when the governor went to the president alone, again, you know, he would have at least angeandamana na mbunge mmoja ama wabunge wawili.
You see, the question is, has the president refuted his visit because he went alone?
No.
So whatever was discussed between the president and the governor, Migori County governor, that is amongst them. And if it is to yield fruit, it will bear fruits. It will come to know. How many times has the governor himself brought several dignitaries to Migori? He has been hosting them, and we have been seeing goodies coming out of them. So let us give Governor humble time. Akoko, I would like us to be in a situation whereby we are able to differentiate politics and development.
Just like he said.
Yes, like you say, and leadership. Let us not politicize everything. Because again, if we continue raising up the temperatures of politics in Migori, there's nothing.
But the political temperature
it is already high, my friend.
That's
In
why-
Migori, it
that's
is
why I
already
say
high.
if we continue raising it.
My brother,
In
let
Migori it is already high.
me remind you about something. In leadership, we should have what we call inclusivity. We must be a one people. Or do we wish to see a situation whereby Nyamita, Masara, Odege, Kitayama, and whoever are moving from the same direction?
To the same direction.
Everything like that.
From other to the same direction. Good.
Let them go to the same line with one thing. Let them meet and talk.
You see, the challenge with
After talking, president, you know the president, the commander-in-chief, you are going to see the commander-in-chief.
A sign of national, a symbol of national unity.
Unity.
Now-
Why do you go there alone?
the point is, since the
You
governor,
can't be a solo man.
You see,
Let
since the
governor, let
did
governor,
not
let
declare publicly that is going to meet the president, and maybe the meeting was personal.
yes, exactly.
Maybe the meeting was personal.
okay.
So let us treat it on personal grounds.
Now that
let us not bring politics.
Now
into
that you've answered yourself, you are talking about development,
Yes.
and right now you are back to personal.
But
So,
you see, before
I'm a little bit confused.
you see what's happening at Congo, let us just be realistic. If I am a leader
Yes.
and you want development from me,
Mm.
you want me to bring development to your locality,
Mm.
which involves other leaders.
You are a
Now,
leader. At what
I'm
capacity? For
saying,
example,
for example,
you are governor.
let me say I'm a governor,
Yes.
for example.
But remember,
Just a minute,
Odede is an MP.
Just a
The
minute.
other person is
Just a
an
minute.
MC.
Assume I'm a governor.
Mm.
This is an example. Assume I'm a governor, and you are MCA. MCA asks people that he works within this office, and you want something from me. First, will you take the whole team and come to me, or first you first reach at me on a personal level? We agree this way. Now you say, I've been trying to speak with the governor on this ground, so can we go and meet him? A stealthy meeting, because there is always kickstarting the meeting.
I have something to say.
Yes, you're allowed.
But let Akoko speak first, because he
No, maybe
he
Akoko
wanted
does
to
not-
speak before me.
No, maybe just speak.
Can I
Don't
speak,
say
Akoko?
must
Yes,
speak
go ahead.
first.
Okay, thank you so much. You know, Akoko is my elder brother, and you know, Akoko is, by the way, if you did not know, Akoko is one of the people wenye waliniingiza kwa pub kwa field
Kiwanjani.
kiwanjani, si hiyo pub ingine, pub ya kazi.
No, I really understand. I also have the other side of a coco.
Yeah,
That's okay.
So I have to respect him.
Okay.
Now, you know, the governor went to meet the president. Yes, hatujakataa.
Yes.
But now, let's say that the governor went to discuss developmental projects in with the president, and then the president tells him, now, you know, I was thinking of taking such a project to Uriri, or to Suna West, or to Kuria East, or to Rongo. Those areas that I've mentioned, the governor is not in good terms with those MPs. Now, how will the governor come back and tell maybe Masara that, you know what,
I paid so and so
I paid
visit,
the-
and we
I paid
discussed
the-
ABCD.
and we want to bring such a project in your area.
But now what?
I paid the president a courtesy call, a visit. MP Mark Nyameta, I want to bring this such a project in your area. Don't you think these other MPs will also take their time? Then they go to the president and tell him, yes, you want to bring that project, but we don't like this man.
Some of
So
these
can you
things-
hold on that project?
You see what's happening? One thing that we must.
Those are side shows.
No, like you say, what we must agree on is here already. And believe me or not, like Akoko said first, that Nyamita and the governor does not have a problem. The problem
As we speak right now, they are not in good terms.
They're not in good
Okay.
Sorry for
You
that.
see, they are not in good terms, but believe me, they are talking. They talk.
No, we can't tell.
We can't tell.
We can't tell.
In politics, there are no constant enemies. Okay, I don't want to dwell so much in Migori County politics, but let us get
No,
into the paper.
we
because from
live
the
in
paper-
Migori, so
from
we
the
just
paper we're
have
going to get
tell
much.
the reality.
From the
We need
paper,
to
we're
tell
going to
the
get much.
Gorians what is happening.
What is happening? The reality. I just asked you the question. Do you think that when the governor comes back and now says the president is coming to launch such a thing, do you think the MP Hatakata, remember, the same governor Ochilo Ayako is on record, and Akoko can confirm this, that at one point in time, when the president was expected to visit Migori, and the president was expected to visit Kuria West, Uriri, and then Rongo. I think it was the president was expected to visit Uriri alone. The governor himself called a presser and said categorically that he is not aware of the president's visit, and he will not attend that event. And indeed, he did not attend.
Good. Now on the same
Yes.
note, just let
That is when
Now-
we did not have this broad-based government.
now let me stop you.
Eh.
You're forgetting that the same thing happened in Homa Bay when President Ruto visited Homa Bay, and the governor Wanga said she was not informed. There was nothing like that. She was not going to attend that meeting, and she never attended that meeting. It all happened in Homa Bay.
I don't remember that.
It happened, you know.
Let me say something, my brother. Here, we are being guided by a given political party. Each and every political party, these political parties, they have their founded members. What is your boss saying? By then, Raila was not in good terms with the president. Even though you are not in good terms with the president, and the president is coming into your county to pay you a visit, I don't think if at all the governor could just let go of it. He ought to have attended that.
Now, why are you accusing Governor Ochilo? And the same thing happened.
That is my
our
own
neighboring county.
Because we live
That
in
is
Migori.
Homa. That's Homa Bay County.
We live in Migori.
You see,
She does have to
now let me tell you
achieve.
something, Akoko. This is the absolute truth. If you want find faults in people, if you are a fault finder in people, 100% you'll always find faults in people. And if you want perfect people, I'll tell you, jump, go to heaven. If you can't reach heaven, if you find the gravitational
What we should do,
pulling you
brother,
down, then know that there's faults here.
I've heard your statement. The most important thing right now
Yes,
is peace.
yes.
Let us maintain calm and peaceful coexistence. We want to see a situation whereby we come together. Let this father, Baba, Uchila Yako, as at now, our president here, Migori County CEO, let me put CEO, is Uchila Yako. Let him arrange his house in order. Nyamita is his younger brother. Abori is his younger brother. Masara here is his younger brother. And remember, at a given point in life, these people were together. 2022, as I speak here, I supported Ochilo. 2022, they were in the same boat, sailing in the same boat. All of them were elected on an ODM ticket. So these are brothers. Here, these were not fighting. They are rivals. And this is what we call sibling rivalry. Wanangangania nini?
Now you've spoken. Now you have spoken.
So
You've nailed it on the head.
Ayako ought to have done this. And I want to speak to Governor Ayako. Right now, he and your Baba Yapa, you are the father. If this county fails, it will be upon you. If it excels, it will be upon you. You must be loved and hated at equal measures. But even though you are loved and hated, the fact remains that you will still be the governor until this 2027. Whereby after, I don't know what will happen 2027, whether he will retain his seat or somebody.
But what I know, in 2027, we will go to vote.
Nyamita himself has a good, okay, it lies within his constitutional and democratic right to look for votes.
Okay. Have you spoken to Dr. Uchila Yako on the camera?
We used to speak. Oh, right now, okay.
You've just spoken to him.
Yes, I've already
now also
spoken.
allow me also to speak to
I'm not yet done.
Allow me also to speak.
I'm not yet done. Now let me get done.
Okay,
I'm not
finish
yet done. I've already spoken to Governor Chilayaka, which I think he has listened to that. He's a good man. He's going to listen.
Okay. Now also
Let me speak to Nyamita.
let me speak to Nyamita because you have spoken to Governor. Let me speak to Nyamita.
No, I'm not supporting Governor Ayako. I'm not supporting Nyamita. I'm not supporting Masara. I'm a journalist. Me ni mwandishi wa habari. I'm neutral. So I'm not warning anybody. I'm just telling them my thought. All that we needed.
Opinion. What you think?
My
is
thought.
right.
All that we needed here is peace. Let us maintain peace. Unaona.
Okay. Okay.
You remember
speak to Nyamita.
when these people are fighting, brothers are fighting against brothers, sisters are fighting against sisters. And these people, they meet. Governor Yako, my gwengmate. Should you find it enough, please reach out to Masa. Reach out to Abol. Reach out to who? Nyamita. These are your brothers. Sit them down. Tell them, even if you are eyeing for this same position, right now I'm still the governor. Are you getting me? And Nyamita is also aspiring to be the governor, which is that is his constitutional right. Let him walk. I'm coming from Awendo, Sakwa. We are now divided. We fight against our brothers and sisters. Why? Because of politics. Nyamita's children are not there. Governor Yako's children are not. In fact, they are staying far away.
And you won't see them.
You won't see them here. Are you getting me? So let us respect other people's family. Let Nyamita respect other people's family. Let Ayako also respect other people's family. We know what to do. These people will vote. At the D-Day, we will vote.
Akoko, you've spoken to the governor. I've not heard you speaking to Nyamita.
I've also said, okay, let me speak to Nyamita.
Yes.
But Nyamita has made no problem. Why am I saying so? I've got no problem with Nyamita. Reason being, I've no problem with Nyamita. I've got no problem with Nyamita. Excuse me, please.
Your excuse.
I've got no problem with that. Reason being, I've never seen Nyamita fighting against Ayako.
Is that
Neither.
you want to talk?
Neither. I'm going to say, I'm trying to tell you what is happening. Then I'm going to talk to Nyamita.
Okay.
Okay, let me speak to Nyamita. My brother from Uriri. Mheshimiwa Mark Nyamita, I knew you from the time memorial. As a peacemaker, please reach out to governor. Respect him. Even though you are also eyeing the same position with him, please just respect him. Unaona? Let us respect each other. You know, kuna mama ambaye alilala njaa pale nyumbani.
That's true.
Unanipata? Na alipiga kura. Kuna yule ambaye anaendesha boda hakuna barabara. All these things, with all this chaotic scene, nothing will happen. It will be politics after politics, politics after politics until 2027.
Okay.
2027.
Okay, you're very
so
right.
respect each other.
Okay. Thank you so much for speaking to Nyamita. Now, we had seen a video going around. Nyamita has been out saying governor is not working. And we saw a video of a pupil speaking to him, telling him, Nyamita, the leader, build even a school. We are sharing toilets with the teachers, and I believe that pupil was from his own constituency. Odede, you have to speak here now. I have to hear your views. Your opinion.
The student, or rather the pupil, recited a poem when we were not we. When I'm not a government. When the government was launching an expansion of how do you call it? Gogo waterfalls, and the event was organized, or rather, the event took place in Gogo. And the student was I feel the student was just reciting a poem, because even if you look at the student, the student was smartly dressed.
That was a way of passing information.
Yeah, poems are to pass information.
But you know, okay, two things are involved here.
Yeah,
Maybe the student, let me say the student was reciting a poem. Number two, the student was saying the truth. And again, you know, when you look at the location of Gogo,
and there's no steam around that area. But
Gogo, that area, no. That area is interior. So
it is in which sub-county?
it is in Uriri sub-county.
So who is not working?
brother, you know we have
You
two
know,
system
I
of government.
I would like
you know, I can't say this person is not working, this person is not working. The fact remains, all these people are elected in office to work. And right now, they are in office. And they get their monthly salary because they were elected by the people. So I can't say the governor is not
Through
working.
taxpayers.
I can't say Uriri MP is not working.
You know,
But what I know, what I want to say is that if you are really elected, then make sure that you work for the people who elected you.
now, the reason why I brought the question is everywhere Nyamita is, he who does not work should go home. Uchilo is not working, should go home.
I think you are a bishop.
Yes.
Yes, you are always a bishop. Now, there is one point in time when Jesus was teaching, and then he said that unaweza ukaona inaitwaje boruti ya moto kwenye macho ya mwenzako, lakini wewe huwezi ukaona boruti yenye iko kwa macho yako.
Sasa umeongea kweli kabisa.
So
now you summarized everything.
being that you are a bishop and a pastor, I think I've answered you.
Brother, let me say something. Remember, we are being guided by a constitution.
Yeah.
A constitution is a set of rules and regulations that governs a particular country.
Yes.
In Kenya here, we have a new constitution, which was promulgated
In
in 2010.
Yes.
This new constitution, it brought us what we call the new system of government, whereby we have the county government and we have the national government. The county government is headed by the governor. In this case, Migori County Governor Chilayako is here.
Yes.
The national government is being led by the president. Under the county government, we have governor and the MCAs. Their role is to oversight.
MCS are to oversight
They oversight
the county government.
the county government. The national government, we have the
Members of
the
parliament.
member of parliament. All these are representatives. Even the governor himself is a representative. He speaks on behalf of the people of that particular county.
Yeah, Migori County.
The president, William Ruto, is just but a representative.
Of the people of Kenya.
Hiyo wakati wote walienda kuvote in Raila AUC Addis Ababa. Sisi wote tulienda.
Hatukwenda wote.
We sent Ruto because he is our representative.
Yes.
So the work of MP, one is to legislate, two is to play that oversight role. You've seen Governor Chilayako, he keeps on reminding Nyamita, play your oversight role pale kwa national government, sio hapa. And Nyamita also saying that despite the fact that I'm a member of parliament, I'm also a voter. I voted you. You've not done me this ABCD. What's the problem with Nyamita reminding him that he has not done ABCD?
Now, Akoko, you are forgetting that the same constitution you're talking about says that we have stipulated rules or activities or projects which are supposed to be undertaken by the county government, that is through the governor's office, and we also have duties and responsibilities which are supposed to be undertaken by the members of parliament. For example, building and overseeing the construction of learning institutions are mandated to be done by the members of the parliament from the respective constituencies. Constitution is very clear about that.
That's the ECD. The ECD.
ECD are devolved.
And
The
TVET.
ECD and TVETs are devolved.
Yes, to the county government.
Yes.
But primary schools, secondary schools, partly colleges and polytechnics, to some extent, are
You can't wake up one morning and do everything. Things move simultaneously. Let Ayako move simultaneously, let Nyamita move simultaneously. But the fact remains that sisi wananchi tunataka amani, tunataka kazi ziendelee.
Okay. I get you so well. Did you want to say something? You are looking at me.
You know, this conversation today is the sweetest and the best.
The sweetest.
And the best. In fact, how I wish we could just concentrate on Migori County, then to Kenda People's Daily. We only do the President Ruto's visit, then we move to
Migori County.
thought of the day, then we come back.
Okay.
But anyway,
How is Nyamita's movement in Migori County becoming a threat to other leaders? Because I had a Wendo member of parliament, Honorable Walter Weno, saying kila mtu akae kwao. What's the problem with that?
You see, Akoko, I'm failing to understand you, but to some point, I'm also understanding you, the direction you are taking. We don't want to go to that direction. You
I'm not
have
a
said that
partisan.
all we want
I'm
is
not a partisan.
peace. Or you said what you want is peace, and you've talked to Nyamita. And I wanted to speak to Nyamita and tell him, beloved, most cherished member of parliament,
Most cherished.
really constituency.
the way you're sharpening Nyamita is sending me a signal that what you're going to say next. Okay, let me just sleep.
Should I not talk now?
Just sharpen him.
I've just said he's most cherished by members
Good.
of his constituency,
Uh-huh.
which is true,
Yeah,
and he deserves that.
yeah,
Now, the message I would pass to him
yes.
is that
Speak to him.
I hope the camera is facing what I would say. is-
Let him give me the camera.
Okay, thank you so much, the cameraman. Now, love to tell the member of
Already member of parliament.
already member of
Honorable
parliament,
Engineer Marco Golanya Meta.
Engineer Mark Ohuru'S.
Yes.
There is time for politics and there is time for people to work for people. You can't be going around saying who does not work, go home. When at the same time in your own backyard, a pupil is able to come up to tell you that they are sharing toilets with teachers. It means that you are not working and you equally should go home. Now, before you go home, before anybody goes home,
As a
let
pupil,
us stop, let us work for the people who elected us. Let us give them the services that is due to them. And let us create a conducive environment for the constituents and for the residents of Migori County.
Remind him new Dongani.
Odede.
Remind him new Dongani.
Odede.
Yes.
Odede.
Yes. No, you should remind him new Dongani.
This gentleman here, let me remind him about something.
Yeah.
Between Nyamita and Ochilo, who voted?
They both voted.
No,
Voted.
no. Who? There's someone who did not vote for someone, and there's someone who voted for someone.
No, these people.
Do you think just a minute?
Constitutionally.
Before we talk about the constitution,
No, if you are saying who voted and who did not vote,
Yeah.
that's why I'm saying
Yeah.
constitutionally, Mark Nyamita voted as a Kenyan citizen.
Yes.
He
And
voted
He voted
Ochilo.
for the president.
Yeah.
Listen,
Yeah.
He voted for the governor.
Good.
He voted for the member of parliament.
Yes.
The seat where he currently sits.
Yeah.
At the same time, depending on the area, locality where governor is registered as a voter, he voted there for the president, he voted there for the member of parliament, he voted there for women rep, he voted there for MCA.
And now the
It's
question
allowed to
is, the question Akoko is asking there is, between Nyamita, between Engineer Mark Nyamita and Ochilo Ayako, who voted in who?
Now, they all voted each other in. Because where did Governor Chilo vote?
In
Awendo.
In Awendo.
I think Riggy.
most
South Sakwa.
probably because his vote reads Awendo, he is not able to
So,
vote in.
that is my question. That is my
Yeah.
answer.
So sometimes
Uchilo
Nyamita
never
speaking as
voted
a voter.
Nyamita. Uchilo never voted Nyamita, but Nyamita voted Uchilo.
So maybe he's speaking as a voter.
Exactly. That's what's happening. So Nyamita is speaking as a voter.
So if Nyamita
That's the same. That young. Okay, you're talking about a young lady that was reciting a poem.
That's the area you're saying. Tell Nyamita to go and register, vie for the position of member of parliament at Awendo. Uchilo will vote him. Because you cannot vote where you are not registered
Is
as
it,
a
isn't
voter.
But that's true.
Yeah.
That is true.
You can't vote
and,
where
and
you're
so
registered as a
as a voter,
Yes.
you are entitled to ask a leader, why have you not done this?
Yes.
Because I voted
Yes.
you.
Me personally, I cannot ask Nyamita for what to work for me because I vote somewhere else.
You never
But-
voted him.
Yeah, I never voted him. Yes, I voted somewhere else.
So Uchilo never voted in Nyamita. Nyamita voted who? He voted into Uchilo.
Now,
He
how
voted
sure
Uchilo.
are you that he voted for Ochilo? Because vote is secret. Vote is personal.
They were
You are
not
never
there.
there.
They were
Uchilo
not there.
eyed for gubernatorial position.
You see, being that Ochilo
These people are from the same-
governor,
this
by
is a
the way-
matter of
by the way, from the clear indication.
This is just
it
a matter
shows
of
very
common
well that
sense,
this
my
person
brother.
is not voting. I can speak to you right now,
Now-
but
now.
when I reach to the ballot box, I
Yeah.
choose whoever I want to vote. There are so many people from Migori County who voted for President William Ruto. Nobody expected
And-
any
and-
vote to
and-
come
and
from
Our concern is Governor
We are
Yako-
not sure.
Governor
I'm not
Ayako-
sure
Governor
whether
Yako-
Nyamita voted
Governor
for
Gov-
governor
Gov-
or
okay,
not.
Governor Yako represented Migori County, the entire Migori County. Nyamita Uriri sub-county within
Migori County.
Migori County. So whether he voted in Nyamita or Uchilo or
Oh,
not,
no.
but
The fact remains.
Now-
the fact remains that Uchilo has his vote.
No.
And even recently we had the women rep lamenting that should we have a woman governor?
And those who helped Uchilo, Nyamita is one of the people who helped
You
Ayako.
see, I've just said there are so many people who contested for the gubernatorial seat.
Good.
We have to agree on that. And a vote is a secret. Whoever I'm going to vote is me. I want to ask you a question.
But these leaders
now,
were
just a question.
Yeah.
From Uriri constituency, were there people who voted against Governor Chilayako during the vote?
Obvious, yes.
There was. What if you come to learn that a revelation, something just pop up and show you a picture when Mark Nyamita is picking the different person. So vote is a personal thing. Vote is a secret.
We have a variety of people here who voted John Pesa.
No,
but right now
but you can't tell. I can't tell whether you voted for John Pesa.
I'm not specific.
I'm saying
yes. I'm not specific. What I'm saying, a good number voted in John Pesa. They voted John Pesa. Sindio? But they criticized Governor Yako. Even if Nyamita voted Ayako or not, but the fact is that Ayako is this governor. So he has all the mandate to criticize him.
But constructive criticism.
Which constructive?
You know, you can't just criticize me.
I wouldn't want to tell somebody on how to criticize.
You see, what I'm saying, a leader to lead from our leaders is to do constructive criticism.
Criticism is there.
Constructive criticism brings development and change. That's very true.
What about destructive criticism?
It will not. And that is what.
Like I said it before, in politics, we are hated and loved at equal measures.
Good.
Period.
Or did they maybe have something to say?
No,
Today you are very quiet.
No, I'm not. You know, when my elder brother is here, I have to keep quiet. I don't have to speak much. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Looking out to the. Now you just remind me of what you just said a few minutes ago. That we just look on the cover page.
Yeah.
And we summarize.
Yeah, and then we summarize. Hii kitu imekuwa tamu sana.
Tuko People Daily.
Okay. Looking on the cover page of People Daily,
Yes.
we see kick off Uhuru projects. Riggy tells Ruto on a tour. Now, we see this, and this comes barely few hours since President landed in Mount Kenya.
You know.
And now we see Riggy telling the president keep off any projects which were done by the former president Uhuru Kenyatta. And we also did see it from the interview. President saying what was the difference between him and the former deputy president, one being the demand for 10 billion Kenya shillings. Who is fooling who? Akoko Udede. Who is fooling who?
The leaders is fooling Kenyans. Oh, the leaders are fooling Kenyans. That's the correct English. I told you people to be correcting me. The leaders are fooling Kenyans. Now, why am I saying this? You know, at one point in time, this Riggy was very bitter and was not even ready to welcome President Ruto to Mount Kenya. And he was telling the people of Mount Kenya, if in any case that person comes here, don't welcome him. Don't. And then, I don't know whether it was 2 days ago or 1 day ago when he was telling them that sijui kama ni maji yalizidi unga ama ni nini. Then
ama unga yalizidi maji.
Maybe. Then he comes and tells them, you know, pesa zitakuja hapa. Hizo pesa zikikuja, chukua hizo pesa, nunua chakula uende nayo. Hizo pesa usiweke kwa biashara. Kama uko na Shiloh, kama uko na loan, lipa nazo hizo pesa kwa sababu was saying that hizo pesa zimelaaniwa and all that. Maji yamezidi kuzidi unga. Sasa jamaa anasema kwamba don't come here and lean on Ohuru'S project.
You know,
it means that this person has welcomed the president in Mount Kenya, but indirectly. He doesn't want to tell the people that, you know, nimemkaribisha. So we don't know whether they have met And then the president told him, in as much as I kicked you out, but you can't do this to me. I'm also a leader and all that. Let me come to Mount Kenya. Yes, Nimi, I do maoni yangu.
You know.
Yes, my brother.
You know the president is a sign of national
Unity. Correct.
And nobody can stop the
The
president
reggae.
from visiting any other place
Any part of the country.
Yeah.
within the country. Are you getting me?
Yeah.
These people were once together.
Yeah.
They have worked together.
And they have some secrets together.
Are you getting me?
Yeah.
But politically, they are now
They are apart.
Gachagua himself knows exactly what is in the government. He knows all the secrets over here.
And what the
He
government is
knows the
capable
reason
of
as to
doing.
why he was sent away.
Yeah.
Unaona? Without Gachagua, Ruto couldn't have been the president today. Ruto himself said yesterday categorically that 8 months to general election, ile ya kwanza, he called all leaders from Mount Kenya. He wanted to actually choose a running mate. Out of those people, a good number voted for who?
Kindiki.
Kithure Kindiki. 27 voted Kithure Kindiki. How many people voted? Gachagua? 5. But Ruto, as a politician, huyu jamani mtenda sana. Ruto as a politician, actually he knew Kindiki couldn't help him a lot to cleanse that seat. I am getting
that.
welcome. Kithure Kindiki couldn't help him a lot to cleanse that seat. Then he's settled on who? Gachagua. Gachagua used his money, used his resources, used his time. And right now, he has been thrown in the ditch. As a human being, hata kama wewe mwenyewe ungefeel namna gani. And that is why Gachagua is saying, now let me go back to my people and tell them what is happening in this government. Everything. Let me go back to my people and tell them what is happening in this government. That is why, let me get to know. That is why, before Ruto paid them a visit, he sent Kithure Kindiki. And Gachagua had some tip-offs. He said, money is circulating. Money is oscillating around. Take that money. Don't pay your debt. Do everything, but don't take it home. Because A, B, C, D, these people have been together. They know each and everyone's secret. That's the same way Ruto knew Raila, and Ruto said even here, I knew Raila more than anyone else, and I'm going to defeat him. And that is exactly what happened. Are you getting me? So Gachagua is better. He is a better man. Gachagua is a very better man. He is outside the government that is he worked for. If Ruto could have been a wise person, angeacha huo Gachagua afanye kazi mpaka 2027. Are you getting me? Ili atafute mtu mwingine. Right now, Ruto will still have lots of problem. Kwa sababu, if you go to Mount Kenya, those people, they listen to who? They listen to Gachagua than Kindiki himself. That is why Ruto is in total panic. The guy is really panicking. What do I do? You know, this gentleman, like now sasa unatetemeka. Unaona? Mtoto amefanya kitu sasa babaka anataka kuchapunalia. Daddy, unajua yeye ndiye alikuwa ameniambia niende pale. The president himself is now crying. This gentleman wanted me to pay him 10 billion.
So do you think the Mount Kenya region tour is going to be a successful tour?
No, not really.
Why do you say that?
It will bore him no good fruit because Gachagua alikuwa amechafua your place. And Gachagua has the money. Every type of money. You know, that now we've seen the Kikuyu, the leaders from Mount Kenya. And remember, they are carrying this country economy. They have money. We have people like Jimmy Wanjigi. We have people like many of them. These people have come together. They are supporting who? They have fronted Gachagua. Gachagua is not alone in this journey. He is no longer alone. He has people. Are you with me? So, Mr. President himself should go back and rethink about it. This is the first time in the history of this country whereby people are just being given national IDs without you doing what? Without
you being vetted.
Are you getting me this?
But
The reason being the government doing that.
National ID is a democratic right.
But
if you are a citizen of this republic.
There must be what proof that you are a Kenyan citizen?
Because I'm born by a mother who is a Kenyan.
You have to prove that. How do you prove that? There must be a vetting.
How do you want to vet me and yet my mom has a national ID a Kenya, my dad has a national ID a Kenya?
Carry those documents.
Why do you think
carry those documents with you?
When you are coming from a borderline counties and you are in Nairobi, you want to apply for an ID, you are being told to go back to where you come from. For example, even if you come from Rongo, bora tu natoka Migori County, you will be told no, we can't give you an ID from Nairobi. What you do, go back to your area chief, apply ID from there, because they think that maybe you come from Tanzania.
You know, you said if you come from areas that borders other countries.
Yes. So when you say that each and everyone should be given an ID, even those people who come from areas which are being related with.
Related? What do you mean?
We have some refugees.
Which are being
which borders other countries?
Brother.
No, I'm talking about areas which are being related with how do we call these people who attacks?
Al-Shabaab.
Yeah, no, not Al-Shabaab.
Refugees.
But,
he's talking about refugees. Those who ran from deep other countries for during conflicts.
Are you talking about the bandits?
No, not bandits. How do we call these people who just attacks and kills? Okay, terrorism. Yes, that is it.
But you see, one thing that we must accept, whether we like it or not, a Kenyan citizen is a Kenyan citizen.
Yeah.
Odede, how would you feel if you are denied, if your son is denied an opportunity to get a national ID simply because Odede lives in a county that borders Tanzania?
No, what you've not understood me. When you are in Nairobi, let's say you are in Nairobi and you want to apply for an ID, they will ask you, where do you come from? Apo awali, not now. Then utasema, I come from Migori. Then they will say no.
And that's vetting.
They will say no. We can't give you an ID here. Please just go back to your homeland.
You are known there by chief. There's a chief there, assistant chief.
Then you will have your ID. Simply because you know, in Nairobi they are not sure of where you come from. Maybe you crossed the border through Tanzania, ukaingia, ukaenda Nairobi. Because we have, you know, being that we live in the borderline county, we have relatives in Tanzania. Don't you have relatives in Tanzania? Yes, that is true. So that's what the government was doing. So even my sister was affected. She came back, applied for an ID here, then went back. When her ID came, it was sent to her through parcel. And it is the case. Ask anyone around.
So you are saying the idea of vetting?
Yeah,
it's necessary.
It is necessary. Your area chief must know you.
Let me add something. This country, if we are not careful, this government here is going to spoil this country. Right now, you had Interior Cabinet Secretary, Bwana Kipchumba Murkomen. Kipchumba Murkomen said, even those that are living in Dabab, those refugees, they came from different countries. They are going to be given the IDs. Most of them are not Kenyan. Right now, hapa Migori, kuna wale ambao wanatoka hapa Tanzania, they are here. Kama wanataka ID, wanaenda pale kwa Doma nao. Nobody asking them, who is your area chief, who is your whatever. We are putting this country at a risk. We are putting this country at a risk. Vetting should be done. The government should know your father, the government should know your mother, the government should know your area chief, the government should know your assistant chief, and so on and so forth. The reason as to why this government is doing this is because they are panicking. They want to attack a number. Because politics is all about tyranny of numbers. This is the reason as to why this gentleman sasa wamekuja na idea kwamba sasa wewe hakuna vetting, wewe ni Mkenya. What short are you a Kenyan? If you can't prove, you have no any document to prove that you are Kenyan. Your mother should be a Kenyan or your father should be a Kenyan.
Yes.
Are you telling?
These are the only proof that we need.
Take those things over there. Go to the area chief. Are you telling? Vetting should be done.
I think you people are taking this thing wrongly. There is nowhere that the president said there is no vetting.
He said so. The government said so.
When he was visiting,
how I wish our
region.
producer could play that clip.
You said
When he was visiting the northern region.
you said there is no vetting.
Yes.
You people are
Hii
not
mambo
good-
ya
you are not
vetting,
good listeners.
hii mambo ya vetting, those things are there. How I wish Mr. Producer could have done it. Maybe next time, should we have the same program, he will play it.
Okay, so of that, we are winding up.
Yes.
MCA asked Maraga to forget presidency, support Matiang'i. That's a story by Evans Nyakundi, former Chief Justice.
That is page.
Maraga, that is on page 14. Former Chief Justice David Maraga was on Sunday urged by an MCA to drop his presidential bid and instead back former Interior Cabinet Secretary Fred Matiang'i. Today,
Page
You know,
14.
I
sitting next to him.
I think I have no.
That is his own thought.
Yeah.
The same way you seated there could say now, Nyamita, just give Governor Yako time.
I don't know if you're breaking this.
That is his own thought.
Yes, that is his own mind.
Are you getting me?
Yeah.
I think that.
But do you
But
think-
I'm not supporting Maraga, neither
Are you supporting?
neither Matiang'i.
Yeah.
What I'm saying, should you find yourself in an opportunity, what matters is how you treat your people. How Maraga and Matiang'i treated Kenyans when they were in the position, this is now what is now following them up. As a leader, what you do at now will follow you.
So do you think they treated Kenyans badly or good?
They are being invited, they are being told by Kenyans to buy a good number. Gen Zs, most of Gen Zs are supporting Matiang'i. Are you getting me? And a good number are also supporting who? Maraga. And these people are coming from the same ethnic group, community. So it's upon them to sit down and see who is who.
Now, I have a question.
Eh.
Assume
Mm.
the only two contesting,
Mm.
Maraga and Matiang'i, who will you vote?
That is personal. Personal. I can't come here before camera and say I'm going to put it. No. That is personal.
So you point
The decision lies within myself.
Uh-huh.
Whether to vote Matiang'i or but none. Right now, let's wait 2027 should, and they can't come together. The two of them. We
They can't. There was a time that Orengo was vying for the presidency from Nyanza. At the same time, Raila was vying for presidency in Nyanza.
And Kisi people, how many are they in number? How many are they in number?
Lennox-
So
It seems Lennox has something to say.
You asked me a good question, and let's wait 2027. I'll see what to do.
You'll see who to vote.
Kenyans are there.
Uh-huh.
They are the people who keep on voting. Let them vote when it counts.
Just a minute.
Mm.
Do you think President Ruto is going to for another term?
It is still early. We can't tell that. Politics is dynamic. It changes. You had the people saying Ruto must go. And people have been lamenting, including the Gachagua. The other day, did you listen to what he had said? The CDF said. The issue of Ruto must go should stop. Did you listen to what Nordin Hadi said? NIS said. Ruto must go should what? Should stop. Or we can see Ruto.
Yes,
Ruto.
On the screen it is there. It is there on the screen. Ruto is now on the mountain.
Yes.
Stepping
And
on the soil.
Gachagua said those that have surrounded him were paid something. And everybody is looking for money.
Producer, I want the producer to show us president stepping on the hills, on the mountains.
With the producer, can please take us to Mount Kenya? Take us to Mount Kenya, we see what's happening a little bit.
And the reception that we've just seen in a short while, was it expected?
Yes, Gachagua knew it.
Now, are you saying that there is no people who are left in the mountains who support Ruto?
Gachagua said money was circulating. Money was circulating. They were paid. They were given money. Brother, even if right now you go cheer somebody there and they're giving you 10,000, what do?
So
now watoto wako walilala njaa.
There is nobody who loves Ruto.
No.
All people hate Ruto.
Just a small number. A small number.
Okay. We have to finish this so that we go live to Mount Kenya. We see how the president is doing that. Lennox, you've been so quiet. I want to give you time to wind up, look at the camera, and say your last words before we wind up this officially.
In politics, friend. Yes, and today I'm the one giving the thought of the day.
Yes, today. No, today we are not taking a thought of the day. We are just, or if you have a thought of the day, you can say.
This is the breakdown.
Okay.
By various agencies, we have AFDB, stroke EU,
Central,
which has a total budget of 199.
That live. But remember, in politics, there is no permanent enemy, and there's no permanent friend. The only permanent enemy we have is what we call poverty. And me personally, the day I will find this person called poverty, I will kill him.
Okay. The last one.
Let me just allude to what my brothers just said. Like he said it before. In politics, no friend, no enmity.
And the security.
Anybody can either be your friend or your enemy depending upon a circumstance. Right now, people tend to believe that Nyamita and Ochilo are enemies. But at a given point in life, they were friends. What has now changed? A circumstance. A circumstance can make us be friends or enemies. Are you getting me? To conclude by, let me tell my brothers and sisters, I was from Migori. We are brothers and sisters, particularly young youth, the youth. Let us not be segmented by these politicians. Power fades with the time. You can be used because whoever you are supporting is in power, but power fades with the time. You can look down upon somebody because whoever you are supporting, mark my words, is in power, but power fades with the time. Let us respect each other. Let us respect one another. Wale ambao walichaguliwa wafanyie wananchi kazi. You will be charged by what you've done to the people. That is what you will be remembered with. Masara will be remembered with what he did to the resident of Suna West. Awol, the same to the resident of the Wabendo constituency where I come from. Ayako, resident of Migori County where I'm coming from. Nyamita, where I'm from Muriri. Let us maintain a calm and peaceful coexistence. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. Coco Frederick, we have to bring this to an end. Thank you so much for keeping tuned to BTV. Thank you so much for keeping tuned to the Vibrant Morning. Now, we have come to an end. Thank you so much, my dear viewers, for following, for sending your comments. We are very sorry we are not able to read out your comments and sample them, because already we are taking you to the mountains, which the program has just started. Have a lovely Tuesday, and let us hope this day is going to be great. Remember, the same time, the same place tomorrow. Keep watching BTV, your home live TV.
Rais tayari ameingia katika basi letu la Daktari Wachira Secondary School Kiamariga. Wapi shangwe na vigelegele wakati Mheshimiwa Rais anapoanzisha rasmi shule yetu ya Dr. Wachira Secondary School Kiamariga. Sasa umepata basi yao. Shukran kwa kusema na kuhakikisha kwamba umetekeleza Mheshimiwa Rais. Wapi ngemi ya kina mama? Hongera Mheshimiwa Rais anapoiondoa basi hiyo, basi ya shule yetu ya Dr. Wachira Rivers. Very steady. Daktari mwenyewe William Samoei Ruto rais wetu na amiri jeshi mkuu wa majeshi ya ulinzi akiegeza hilo gari vizuri. Wapi makofi wananchi watukufu? Hongera. Asante sana Mheshimiwa Rais kwa zawadi hiyo maridadi. Basi hii ya Dr. Wachira Secondary School kutoka Kiamariga. Mwalimu mkuu anaenda kupokeza ufunguo. Asante. Mwalimu mkuu anatoa shukrani kwa Mheshimiwa Rais pamoja na Mheshimiwa mwakilishi eneo bunge kwa jitihada za zawadi hii ya basi ya shule yetu. Shukran Mheshimiwa Rais.
Open now.